Here we are coming up on the railroad tracks I have to cross on the walk. Yep, here comes the car. I'm gonna the railroad tracks again, swinging around. There's the road to the bridge. Almost forgot, here's the little electrical plant right by the railroad tracks. I guess it's Penelec. There's a sight I don't see all the time. Here's a cat coming across. Whoop, there he goes. He's running back because he saw me. I don't know who that cat is. He's gone. And here we are coming up on the bridge. This was built last year to replace the old one, which was much nicer, more human-friendly bridge, and they replaced it with this utilitarian thing, slabs of concrete. Kind of cut the view down if you're in a car. There's the bridge. I mean this creek, there's the creek. Some people probably call it a river down south in Tennessee. This is a creek, pretty much. A stream. I can't see anything in this viewfinder, so I'm just holding it towards the creek. Kind of ridiculous. Alright, here's the other side of the creek. I can see this better because we're in the shade now. It's a nice little creek. See if I can do the zoom on this. There's the zoom. Zoom in on the dead tree. Yeah. This is a road in western Crawford County, Pennsylvania, USA. Here's a little cubby hole on the walk, right off the road. Later. Here's some big old pine trees on the way. There's a road off to the right. I'll be going down there later probably. Just trying to find some herons down the way in the creek. Here's the forest along the walk. And these damn trucks keep coming by. There's a nice little house on the other side, complete with white picket fence. Nice field. On down the road we amble. Gamble, ramble. There's some deer up on the rise there, but there's concrete deer, they're not real. Here we go up the hill. See you at the top of the hill. Then we hang this left onto this road. I'm not going to use the names of these roads. I don't really want all that many people to know about this area. And how nice a walk it really is. I know that's a bit selfish, but I don't think that many people would be interested anyway these days. Nice field, I love that field. Then we'll go down my road here. I walk this every day or so. Here's a tree on the right. I call it Little Granddad or the Little Great Tree or something. It's hard to see in this viewfinder, but this tree, I believe, is the son or daughter of of this bigger tree down here on the left. It's the same type of tree. It's a little one. Hopefully he'll be around long enough to match the size of his big brother down here, which I have a bit of a relationship with. I don't know, something about this big old tree. It lost a big branch on the back side of it. It used to be wider from the side, I think. Something happened, but he's still kicking. And this is Granddad or Grandma tree, I call it. It's the old tree on the road, and I believe it's big. I believe they tap all these trees along here, these maples, which I'm not sure it does such a great service to the tree. Some people say it shortens their life by tapping for the maple syrup all the time. I think they ought to tap every other year on them, so if at all. But it's a heck of a tree here. Big, wide. It's maybe, I don't know, 4 foot wide, maybe 5 foot wide, straight across. Around the circumference, I have no idea. But it's a big tree. It's got a presence, so I'll talk to you later, tree, Grandpa. Here's a rear shot of what we just looked at. There's a big tree. And we'll swing around here, down the road. And there's a little creek, a little brook that runs under the road here. And ends up here. And here comes a car to disturb my tranquility. Well, here's a little pondy, I don't know what you call it. It's from the under the road creek. Comes out to this little fairy pond or whatever. Anyway, okay. Boy, you're out in here in the middle of nowhere, you think, and still interruptions, I tell you. Now here's the field, my favorite field along the way here. It's nice and big, nice big field. Expansive. Kind of a plain sunny day today, but no clouds or anything. It's up till a couple of days ago, that was all corn back there. They just cut it down. The corn, high corn kind of cut back down on the expansiveness of the view. I like it better when it's just grass. And we're coming up on some lines of maple trees, which I think there used to be a lot more along this road. I think the whole road was lined with them at one time on both sides. There again, maybe due to too much maple syrup tapping. I don't know. Cut down on the number of trees. Just pure age and the elements. But ow. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, here we are. Same field. There's the trees all going down around the bend. Right here, up here a little bit is where I take my halfway break on my walks. Right here, there's a little log that days I park my butt on, and I look at the field here. There. Nice field. There's a shot of the one down the road. Almost 360 there. Same field, but this little group of white trees, maybe they're birch trees, not sure. It's always drew my interest. I believe that's them there. Down the road we go. I used to walk all the way down this road until some bulls and cows started getting loose, and plus there was just more activity going on. I just didn't feel like yakking. But plus my energy, it's like about 2 miles all the way down. I lived down a little further and then back to the house, about 2 miles. I cut that back to about 1.5 miles because of hadn't done it in a while, and health issue which is resolved, so I'll start walking longer distances again. Mainly my hip these days, the old hip issue. Anyway, I'm gonna turn around, go back the other way. Here's behind. It's really a lovely dirt road. Reminds me of pictures I've seen of France, roads, tree-lined roads in France or England. It's so quiet here right now. Really peaceful in this one spot. I stopped the camera last time just to enjoy the moment, the quiet, how peaceful it is here. Nice woods on the other side of the road, opposite the field, opposite the Emerson Field, I call it. Ralph Waldo Emerson Transcendent Field. It's just interesting. This film is filmed mid-September 2020. I'd like to film this when there's a little more weather going on, like more clouds, more shadows, more wind. Not such a perfect day. Look, there's not one single cloud in the sky. Usually, there's at least one little wispy thing, but some of the clouds are really beautiful. Just about all of them, in my mind. But, all right. I didn't see any wildlife today. Usually on my walks, I'll see at least a couple deer, or saw a flock of turkeys, big old turkeys. The other day, I thought they were darn emus. They were so big. They were turkeys. But I haven't seen any bigger wildlife today. Not yet anyway. Great blue herons I see down by the creek there. Haven't seen a bear. I heard there were reports of bears in the area, but I really haven't. I'm actually kind of glad I haven't seen one of those. Though I would like to, but from a distance. A friend of mine says he sees red foxes every once in a while. You know, I've lived near the PA woods my whole life, most of it, and I've yet to see a red fox running out in the woods. They're elusive. I don't know if they're mainly nocturnal or what, but that'd be a sight to see, a big bright red fox. Well, I'll keep looking. Here we are coming back out of the mysterious dirt road onto the blacktop down here. And there we are. Earlier this year, this summer, there were all kinds of flowers here. Yellow ones, I don't even know the names of them. Daisies and black-eyed Susies, all wild flowers. Just all along here, a lot of yellow ones. Only a few kinds left right now. If I see some, there's goldenrod. I'll get them. I'll capture them if I see them. There's the goldenrod in the sun. Goldenrod in the sun. Here's you see too much of this along here lately. Litter bugs. There's a little gaggle of flowers. Yeah. Here we're coming to the little yellow house. This tree just recently came down in the recent wind, and they still haven't, maybe I should call that in, it's still laying on the wire up there and across the road. They just cut these trees back. But I love this over arch here of these two. I'm not sure what kind of trees they are. Elms or maple, or I don't know what they are. I'm a real naturalist. But anyway, it's like a canopy in this one area. Here comes a car. Alright, I haven't walked down this road before. It's right off the little house. These guys going by me like I'm gonna break into their house or something. Deal weeds. Anyway, what are you gonna do, you know? So somebody told me there was a chance, maybe down here on the creek, a chance to see some big blue herons, so we'll see what happens. This is nowhere near as private as that last road I was on. It's like a field of soybeans here. Big dead tree. Kinda cool. Well, so much for that new road for today. Maybe in a different day I'll try this detour. I mean, like, Every car, a lot of cars, too many cars. I'm back on the main, what they, not the main highway, but the concrete highway here. And coming back up to the bridge here. Oh, this is probably the end of my walk here, unless I see something interesting. Here I am back at the homestead. Back from my walk.